When you are working with Docker Compose and you run your application, you want to see all the containers that are part of that Docker Compose. You want to see maybe two, three or more containers running, but maybe it doesn't happen. Now let's try to see what's the possible reason. In this case, I have an application that is configured for Docker Compose. It has um, two containers, one for the database, it's a MongoDB, and the other one is the backend. Okay, now everything is configured for Docker, and I'm going to run it and to see what is going to be the result. Now it's going to run the backend. Okay, it is running perfectly. And now I'm going to check the containers that are running. I'm going to check it using Docker Desktop. In this case, I have only one container running, and it corresponds to the backend. There is no any container for the database. Now let's check the problem. Probably what is the reason? And okay, I'm going to stop the application. I'm going to check the solution properties, and okay, we have Docker selected here. And if we pay attention here, we have selected the library books application. This is the backend, and maybe for some reason, any change of something that happened, we don't have selected the correct project. Okay, and the project that we have selected is Docker Compose. Okay, and this way we are going to have all the containers running. Now I'm going to apply this. Okay, and I'm going to run it again. And we're going to see all the containers running as one unit. Okay, the database container and the backend container. Okay, everything is running. Now let's check. Now we have Docker Compose running with two containers, one for the database and another one for the backend. Now it's possible to have a correct the correct behavior and the correct functionality of this application. In the case of this, the first case, we are not going to have a connection to the database, and we are going to get an error, a connection error in this case. Okay, now it is not going to happen here because we have the backend, we have the database container running.